Hi, and welcome back to Lizard Studios. Today, you are going to be making a theater, a little light theater for your shadow puppets so you could tell the stories that you have been thinking about, and you could use the shadow puppets that you have made in the last session. So let's get started, and I'm going to tell you something else about the magic of the theater. Alright, so let's just get our materials on the table and begin. Okay, so today, this is what you're going to need to make your little theater, okay? You're gonna need a big box, okay? I took this big box of cereal because I think it's big enough to make a little shadow theater that we could enjoy, okay? But if you have a bigger box, you could also use a bigger box, okay? You're gonna need glue, you're gonna need tape, you're gonna need a permanent marker, a piece of paper, whatever color. It's nice because this is just to frame, put shadow theater on it and put it on your box, okay? And you're gonna need, this is very important, a piece of white tissue paper, okay? Because this is gonna be the screen for your shadow theater. Very large tissue paper, and then we're gonna cut it into the right size. Okay guys? So, the magic of the theater. In the theater, everyone wears a mask or everyone has a puppet and you could tell a story. And this is just fantastic because the theater is magical. People could have very deep voices, or a horse could talk also. Or magic could happen in the performance. People fly around sometimes in the theater, or magical things happen in the theater. The actors become something else, and here these actors are becoming magical and they're telling a wonderful story. So it's really nice that somebody tells you the story and you could just sit there and enjoy watching them perform, even if they're performing with puppets, okay? So let's get our box ready to make that shadow puppet theater, okay? So the first thing that we're gonna do is prepare our box for the theater, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to actually cut out this front part, okay? Because the theater is going to be in there, okay? And I need this one and this one closed. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to tape this one completely closed so it stays closed. Okay, and now that the two sides are closed, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a hole right here so I could make my box, okay? And I could see right through it, all right? So let's see. What you're gonna do is you're gonna make a hole. So you're gonna poke. And you're gonna cut around this way. I'm gonna make a line so you see how to cut it. And now we have this box in the front, and we're gonna do the same thing in the back, okay? So here's what we do. We're gonna turn it around and do just the same thing. We're gonna try to cut this time, because this is gonna be the front of our theater. We're gonna leave like a frame again. Okay, and now we have our box, okay, that is stable, okay, it's stable because we have the outside of the box. If you want a little bit more stability on this box, what you do is you take the other side that you haven't taped on, you put tape on it, just like this, just to make it a little more stable, and you just tape all around the box, just like this, okay? Where the tape meets, then you cut. And like that, the box will not come apart, okay? Now, the next thing that we are going to do is fold this tissue paper, take the tissue paper, put it right here, put the box right on top of it, and you're gonna measure from a corner. I'm gonna show you right here so you see. You're gonna measure the corner of the tissue paper, just the corner, and you are going to draw a line okay? You're going to draw a line. Let me take a pencil. So you're gonna draw a line here and this way, because that's where you need to cut for the screen, okay? So we're gonna take that. Okay, and now what we do is we take this screen, we are going to put it in the inside. I want to use that side for the actual theater. So we're gonna put it in the inside. We're gonna make it go flat. If it's too big, what you need to do is take it back out and cut around the edge just a tiny bit, because you don't want it to wrinkle. You want it to be tight, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut just a tiny bit, because I don't want it to be wrinkled a tiny bit, okay? Just a tiny bit from here and a tiny bit from here. I know you guys are gonna do this just fine. It's gonna come out beautiful. All right. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in. And now it falls right perfect. See, it falls perfectly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take sellotape and I'm gonna tape all around so it will not come back out. Okay, so just watch me. Okay guys, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna decorate the little box just around it, and then we're gonna use different light sources to begin the shadow theater. So how do we decorate this? This is a very simple trick. All you have to do is cut out strips of paper. Look at this. You could use different colored papers, or you could use black paper if you would like. I wanna use orange paper because I like for my theater to have a little bit of color, because usually what you do is take the lights, you turn them off, okay, in the actual place that you're gonna do the theater play, and you start doing the theater play, so it's in the dark, okay, so it's in the darkness. So there's what you do, okay? So here's what we could do. You take your glue box, okay, and you just glue on the strips of paper. And if you have a little piece, it's okay. We put it together there. There we go. And we cut this off. And now we have the front of our little theater that we are going to be using. If you want to do the same for the rest of the box, what you do is you take colored paper and you glue it all around the rest of the box, and like that you have a beautiful theater in one complete color. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you now the different lights that you can use for your theater. Okay, you could use, it depends where you put your little theater box, but you could use a normal light, like a little lamp light like this, or a lamp light like this one that actually goes in here, and you could put the light on it. There's different sources of light. There's actually this types of lights that just turn on when you click them on, and if you put them in here, you could actually see the light too. Okay, and you could put that on the floor here, and it could create some light when you turn all the lights, all the other lights off. Okay, now today I needed a very powerful light because in the studio I have many lights here, so you could see me and you could see the project really well. So what I want to do is use a very, very potent light, and for that I have used my projector. So let's begin with our shadow puppet theater. Okay, so once upon a time there was a butterfly that loved to dance around, and then a horse came along and said, "Hello, butterfly. Hello, horse." You see how it works? Now, this is the way that a shadow puppet theater works. If you would like to also put, like for example, a tree, you could also put a tree in there permanently like that. Do you see it? Oh yeah, you see it, and you see the butterfly? Of course. And then if you're gonna play with a little girl, also, you could have the little girl just come up like this. All right, now I see that here in this shadow puppet theater, we could actually use the sticks that are like this. So you have to see how your theater goes, because see, this theater is more like using these sticks. So you have to see what kind of sticks you want to use. If you want to use these type of sticks, or if you want to use the ones that you actually hold up the figure like this, okay? So it depends where you're going to be showing the actual theater that you want to see, the witch that you know, so the puppet that you want to make, it depends on the theater that you also make and where you're going to place it, okay, and where the light is going to be. Because if you would have this light source that you put at the bottom of your actual theater, then it wouldn't matter, the backlight would not matter, because see, do you see the tree there? Of course, because the light source is actually at the bottom of your theater. You see, now I could use my horse and you can see it perfectly there, okay, with that light source. If the lights here at the studio were turned off, you could see it better. But anyways, that's what I wanted to show you for today, and that's what I wanted to show you in this lesson, how to make a really cool shadow puppet theater and how to play with it at your school and how to tell stories to different people. And you could actually take this home or do it at home and do a little theater for your family. It will be a lot of fun, okay? So guys, take care, have fun, enjoy your theater, enjoy your puppets, and remember, a creative mind builds a better future for everyone. Bye bye.